Hey guys, I'm Shanna. In this video, I'm going to talk about 2 ways that you can pollinate your indoor hydroponic tomato plants. Now, tomatoes are part of the nightshade family, which also includes eggplants and peppers, and the entire nightshade family is self-pollinating. So what that means is that every flower contains both male and female reproductive parts. And in the case of tomatoes, all we need to do is to help shake or vibrate the flowers in order for the pollen to be released from the male parts and be able to get in contact with the female parts. Outdoors, tomato plants usually get pollinated one of 2 ways. Either the wind blows the plant around, shakes the flowers, and pollen gets released that way, or pollinating insects are crawling around on the flowers, beating their wings, and shaking up the flowers and releasing the pollen by that method. So what we're trying to do indoors is mimic one or the other of these activities in order to pollinate our flowers. Ideally, you would do this every day if possible, or if not, a minimum of a few times a week would be fine as well. The first option we have is to mimic the wind using a fan. I would call this the passive or set it and forget it option because generally you can set this up once and that's all you need to do. In order for this to work, we need to make sure that the fan is strong enough to give that movement or shake the flowers a little bit and release that pollen. And we need to make sure the fan is placed in a location where the wind is going to be able to contact most or all of the tomato flowers. So for example, you might want to mount it high on the side of your garden and direct it a little bit downward so the wind can go over top of any other plants to contact your tomatoes best. The second option that you have is to manually shake or vibrate your flowers in order to release that pollen. This is the method that I use because it's really quick and easy, and I never wanted to worry about the extra expense or noise from a fan. You can release the pollen in the flowers by shaking the stem with your hand, or you can use something like an electric toothbrush to vibrate the stem. Now, if you're using a toothbrush, you don't actually need the bristle head, you just need the body of the toothbrush. I'm going to show you up close how to do both of these methods. To pollinate with your hand, gently tap the stem near the top of the bunch of flowers about 5 times. To pollinate using a toothbrush or something similar, place it near the top of the flower bunch and leave it there for 5 seconds or so. While it's there, you can also wiggle the toothbrush up and down to create some extra movement. I hope that this video will help you grow many delicious tomatoes. If you found it helpful, please give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel.